In this video, we will learn how to conjugate regular IR verbs in the present tense. I will assume a certain amount of prior knowledge related to how to conjugate verbs and particularly the subject pronouns. So if you aren't sure about some of these elements, you can watch the regular ER verbs video to learn about them if you wish. We will focus on the verb finir, which is to finish. How do we conjugate regular IR verbs in the present tense? Firstly, we choose the appropriate subject pronoun for the person doing the verb. Then we find the infinitive of the verb. This is the form of the verb when you look it up in a dictionary. For example, when you look up finish, you will find finir. Then you chop off the IR from the infinitive to leave you with the stem. Then you add the appropriate ending for the person who is doing the verb to the end of the stem. For example, je is I. J apostrophe you would use if the verb begins with a vowel. Finir is the verb to finish. Chop off the IR, leaving you with the stem, fin. And then adding IS, which is the I form in the present tense ending, je finis, which means I finish or I am finishing. Let's look at the verb in its full form. Je finis, I finish. Tu finis, you finish. Il, elle finit, he or she finishes. Nous finissons, we finish. Vous finissez, you finish. Ils, elles finissent, they finish. Remember, you can also use on finit for we finish, and the vous finissez, you finish, is the plural way of saying you and also the formal way of saying you as well. Now, in terms of the multiplier effect and how you might apply this knowledge in different contexts, you can also conjugate the 5 verbs in the green box on the right-hand side following this same pattern. Choisir, to choose, remplir, to fill in, investir, to invest, punir, to punish, and réussir, to succeed. So those endings of is, it, ison, is, that's issons, issez, issent, can also be applied to those 5 verbs in the green box. Let's look at the verb in its individual forms now. In the singular first. Je finis, I finish. Tu finis, you finish. Il, elle finit, he or she finishes. And now the plural forms. Nous finissons, we finish. Vous finissez, you formal finish, and you plural finish. Ils, elles finissent, they finish. Remember, the il you would use for a male group or a mixed gender group, and elle you would use if it was only a group of females you were talking about. Je finis, tu finis, il, elle finit, nous finissons, vous finissez, ils, elles finissent. Remember the multiplier effect? You can conjugate the 5 verbs on the right-hand side following that same pattern. Let's see how you get on with this challenge. Pause the video and then translate the first 5 verbs into English and the second 5 verbs into French. Then play the video again and correct your answers. If you get them right, give yourselves a tick. But if you get them wrong, correct them so you can hopefully learn from your mistakes. Numéro 1. Elle choisit. She chooses. Numéro 2. Vous remplissez. You plural fill or you plural fill in. Numéro 3. Je punis. I punish. Numéro 4. Tu investis. You singular invest. This can also be used as a question as well as in do you invest. Nous réussissons. We succeed. Numéro 6. He fills or he fills in. Il remplit. Numéro 7. They invest. Elles investissent. Numéro 8. I succeed. Je réussis. Numéro 9. He invests. Il investit. Numéro 10. I choose. je choisis. How did you get on? How many did you get right? Did you tick the ones you got right and corrected any errors you made? In this video, we've looked at French verbs. We focused on regular IR verbs and how to conjugate them in the present tense. We've looked at the 6 endings and how to apply this knowledge of how to conjugate these verbs to 5 other verbs as well. This is called the multiplier effect, enables to apply our knowledge in new context. I hope you found the video useful. Thanks for watching.